much for coming and sorry about the delay. We are ready to announce our election results. And if candidates would like to come and say a few words, they're more than welcome to come. Yeah? Perfect, thank you.
Hello, and welcome to Solent Students Union's election and result announcement. I'm Josh Whale, the union's head of membership services and the election's deputy returning officer, and I'll be running through the results very shortly. But firstly, I'd like to say a few thank yous. I'd like to thank the student union staff to make sure that the election ran as smooth as possible and who put on all the events for us. I'd like to thank the returning officer for taking the time to ensure that our elections remain democratic and fair. And I'd like to thank all of you for going out and voting. We had a total of 3,070 votes cast and 465 voters. Thank you to everyone who voted. Finally, thank you to the candidates. It's not easy to go out to an election and to ask people to vote for you. You should be very proud of what you have achieved. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Hello, and welcome to Solent Students Union's election and result announcement. I'm Josh Whale, the union's head of membership services and the election's deputy and to ask people to vote for you. You should be very proud of what you have achieved. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the results. In all elections, reopen nominations, or RON for short, is also an option, so I'll read the number of votes cast this way too. A candidate must receive more votes than the quota to be elected. I will start with the part-time officers. For International Students Officer non-EU, 262 votes were cast, with a quota of 131 to be elected. Arch Pradobusk received 239 votes. Ron received 23 votes. Therefore, Arch Pradobusk passed the quota mark and is duly elected. For the LGBT plus student officer, 257 votes were cast, with a quota of 128.5 to be elected. Lily Scott received 245 votes. Ron received 12 votes. Therefore, Lily Scott passed the quota mark and is duly elected. For mature students officer, 230 votes were cast, with a quota of 115 to be elected. Kit Stangroom received 216 votes. Ron received 14 votes. Therefore, Kit Stangroom passed the quota mark and is duly elected. For postgraduate student officer, 227 votes were cast, with a quota of 113.5 to be elected. Manjula Wikramathunga received 210 votes. Ron received 17 votes. Therefore, Manjula Wikramathunga passed the quota mark and is duly elected. For Trans Plus student officer, 223 votes were cast, with a quota of 111.5 to be elected. Robin Tate Davidson received 214 votes. Ron received 9 votes. Therefore, Robin Tate Davidson passed the quota and is duly elected. For women's student officer, 225 votes were cast, with a quota of 112.5 to be elected. Susanna Brodowska received 217 votes. Ron received 8 votes. Therefore, Susanna Brodowska passed the quota mark and is duly elected. Now for the full-time sabbatical officer elections. For Vice President Wellbeing, 301 votes were cast, with a quota of 150.5 to meet. Jignesh Cree received 283 votes. Ron received 18 votes. Therefore, Jignesh Cree passed the quota mark and is duly elected Vice President Wellbeing. For Vice President Engagement, 294 votes were cast, with a quota of 146.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you, everyone, guys, who have supported me throughout the election. And this is a great responsibility, and I'm sure that I will be able to fulfill the responsibility because I've been doing this same work through my website and helping other people through almost 7 years now. And that is precisely why I selected this particular post, and I'm happy, very happy. Thank you so much, guys.
For Vice President Engagement, 207 to be elected. Rebecca Johnson received 269 votes and Ron received 25 votes. Therefore, Rebecca Johnson has passed the quota and is duly elected Vice President Engagement.
Is this on? Yeah. Hi, thank you everyone who voted. Hopefully I can, do what is needed to do to kind of keep things going. Thanks, guys.
For Vice President Education, 303 votes were cast. For Vice President Education, 303 votes were cast with a quota of 151.5 to meet. Leah Saby received 278 votes. Ron received 25 votes. Therefore, Leah Saby passed the quota mark and is duly elected Vice President Education.
But we are all happy for her, so give her another round of applause. Thank you.
For Union President, 373 votes were cast with a quota of 186.5 to meet. Winston Aller received 243 votes. Ryan Pinto received 112 votes. Ron received 18 votes. Therefore, Winston Aller passed the quota mark and is duly re-elected for Union President. Your sabbatical officer team for the 23-24 academic year is Winston Aller, Leah Saby, Rebecca Johnson and Jignesh Cree. Congratulations to everyone who's been elected.
Well, my name is Winston. I'm currently the union president, and I'm looking forward to representing you all for one more year. Thank you.
Your sabbatical officer team, all the candidates and voters. Rebecca Johnson and Jignesh Cree. And voters.